And Coach Busboom Kelly joins us now for today's big interview. Dani, first and foremost, congrats. We appreciate you taking some time. I'd like to start with your answer to this question. What's been your favorite part of coaching this team?
Honestly, just their mentality. This very consistent. They're always ready to go. Practices are very competitive. And to be able to say that from August till December, it's a big reason why we are where we are this year, why we've had so much success, is just the way they've handled the little things. So it's great when a coach can focus on coaching and developing relationships and not worry about coaching them on intangibles.
This is not the first time that you've coached a team to an unbeaten regular season. Did the same thing with Louisville in 2021. What lessons did you maybe apply during that run that you applied this year?
I think, teams that can finish a season undefeated have a lot of similar traits. So I wouldn't say there was a lot of lessons. There are some similarities about the mentality, the leadership, and, what it takes to have that mentality every single day. But honestly, I didn't draw up on the past too much because this team is so unique, and each experience is very unique and different.
Dani, what was it like having the best view of watching your team win 15 consecutive matches without dropping a single set?
Yeah, pretty incredible. And there were a lot of games I would look over to Kelly Hunter, my assistant, be like, oh, this is the one, like, we're going to get tested. I can feel it. And then we come out and we were on fire. So the team really proved me wrong many, many times this year, and in a good way. So just really proud of them for being able to, again, compete at such a high level for so long, and then have different players continue to step up in different ways. And even though we were winning and sweeping teams, you could still see improvement, whether it was individually or as a team each match, which is really rewarding as a coach.
Talent is certainly one thing, a very important thing, and you have a ton, but talent and chemistry don't always come as a pair. So how is this team in the moments that we don't see become so tightly knit?
There's going to be hard moments in every team, and especially a great team. There's going to be things that you have to overcome. And I've felt like the things that have come up with this team, we've overcame them very quickly, and we've been kind of ahead of the game. And we've really had just, again, leaders step up to kind of get ahead of any potential issues. And the really special. And we just have players that aren't afraid to stand up for what they believe will help this group win. And that's literally been the main thing.
You have a leader and a setter in Bergen Riley, who is on her way to becoming one of the best setters, not just in the history of Nebraska or Big Ten volleyball, but one of the best setters in the history of college volleyball, period. Named the setter of the year for a third consecutive year. First player to ever do it in her freshman, sophomore, and junior seasons. What makes Bergen so special?
This year she has been just incredible at her distribution. So on the court, just making sure everybody's involved. And a lot of times I'll be looking at the stats and think, oh, we need to get this person more involved. And even without telling Bergen, she comes out maybe in game 2 or 3, and that player attempts will immediately skyrocket up. So she knows and has such a great feel for the game before, as a coach, you even have to talk to her about it. But I think this year what helps her stand out too is just her confidence and her leadership and the way she's running the court. And again, she's just really calm and consistent, and somebody our players are constantly looking to in tight moments.
I know Bergen, certainly the juniors and seniors on this team, have not been shy about saying the year's been great, but the year is only truly great unless we win it all. You've been to a national title game. You know what it takes to get there. What will it take for this team to take that next step and win it all?
Yeah, what's interesting is this team, the leaders have come out and said, if we fall short in December, we want to look back and say we completely maxed out and we enjoyed this season. And this was the most fun we've had in our careers. So I think that's a really cool mindset to be for a team that has so much pressure. But I do think we're ready for the pressure. And I just feel like this team knows that there's a long ways to go. And the teams now in the tournament, the level is higher. You have seniors playing for their last season, and anything can happen when it comes to the tournament. And we are certainly not taking for granted or thinking that this is going to be an easy road. We know it's going to be tough every step of the way.
Dani, for you personally, this was also done with an infant at home. You get the job. It's not long after spring practice that your second son, Jet, is born. We're some 6 months in. I'm curious, what's the sleep schedule been like for you over the past 6 months?
Honestly, God has blessed me with a great sleeper. So thank goodness he's been very, very good. But I think the Big East is the one conference that calls this award the Staff of the Year. And for this year, more than any year for me personally, it couldn't be more true. Just, again, moving, changing jobs, having a baby, and the staff has been, super incredible and could not have done it without them. And Jet, we'll give him a big nod for sleeping well. So I'm not coming into work feeling sleep deprived every day.
When mom can sleep, mom can coach, and mom can coach her way to a 2025 Big Ten Coach of the Year honor. Dani Busboom Kelly, congratulations. Dani, we appreciate the time. Best of luck with the NCAA tournament starting this weekend.
Okay, thank you.